Howdy folks, today we're playing Dimir Discard and Phyrexia all will be one standard, and that's right, this deck is built by CovertGoBlue's himself. And it's a deck, it's a discard deck built around the Liliana, Virus Beetle, Biting Palm Ninja, Concealing Curtains, and then using all those creatures with Kaido to return them back to your hand or to deal damage to the opponent with small Kaido. So it's pretty interesting. One of the more interesting things about this deck is the Zephyr Sentinel to go and protect your Concealing Curtains, your Graveyard Trespassers, your Shelters, things like that. We did play a deck very similar to this like last week, and so that's why I was drawn to playing this specific version. I wanted to see which version was better. Did I like my version, or did I like CovertGoBlue's version instead? So we're here to test that out. CovertGoBlue went 3-2 in their video today. We're gonna see if we can beat that record with his version today, and then at the end we'll compare his version to mine, see which one I like better. All right, watch the end to find that out, but until then, let's get into the video. Okay, we're going first, and we have a turn 1 cut down. It's not bad. Then against Pac-Man, GP 59, a nice cute little dog. Oh, look how cute it looked at us. Going to decide in their mulligan. Pac-Man got a hard decision over there. All right, cut down, go. What you got? Spara's headquarters for me, okay. Dark Six Shores. Next turn we can get a Trespasser down after killing a creature this turn is the ideal scenario, I think, for us. See if they play creature or not. Bankbuster, yeah, that's not ideal. Shipwreck Marsh, Graveyard Trespasser. Definitely want to play a creature here so that way we can get the Kaido rolling. Wedding announcement, sure. Sheldred, that's not bad. Definitely not bad. Play the Underground Rivers. Would we rather play the Kaito or would you rather play the Sheldred? Honestly, I think we'd rather play the Sheldred right now. And play the Kaido with a cut down up to defend it. We're not really too keen on picking either of our creatures up either, which is kind of a little tough. Opponent, I don't know if they're gonna have Wrath in the deck. You don't usually put, you know, Wrath Switch. I always get comments in the YouTube, you know, you do comments, I guess, about why do I call board wipes Wraths? Well, it's because one of the original board wipes is Wrath of God, and so it's just pretty. I don't know. It's a nomenclature that people do use. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. Just that's kind of why that's going on there. I think we're gonna keep the Graveyard Trespasser back. Just don't think we can expect to kill the Bankbuster now with this Go for the Throat, certainly. All right, this opponent's going to draw right now. And then they're going to take some beats. They do want to block, okay. Get down a Kaido.
On an army myself.
Drone time.
Let's show these scraps.
Pass the turn. So now our opponent can get to Kaido if they want, but if they just attack with what they have here, the cut down is going to kill them. If they want to kill one of our creatures, we'll have to kill a 2/2, you know, 2/2 Death Toucher, or nothing crazy going on there. Or if they kill a Trespasser, then that means they had to spend a removal spell on the Trespasser and then pay the ward cost. And this way also locks us in on some blocks to kill their creatures, hopefully, before they go too crazy with the wedding announcement. And let that resolve. So Kaido's gonna live. That's big time. Does that mean a Wrath effect is incoming? Sunset Revelry, okay. And yep, they're gonna draw with the wedding announcement. think we're gonna, yeah, just make our opponent sacrifice a creature here and attack with everybody.
I've always hated crowds.
And we could have plus the Kaido first, but I kind of want them to block. Makes our Liliana better in the future. Yep. And it also means we can just zero this Kaido twice to draw a couple cards. Don't think we want to do that, so okay, they blocked the drones, that makes sense. Alright, we'll just draw one card then, yeah. Okay, man.
I got fresh intel.
Darkslick Shores, pass the turn. Yep, they're gonna draw, pay some life to do it though. When it's at 6. 1 to 4. They have a way to get out of this. Populate, they do, okay. And cut down. Alright, we're gonna discard the swamp.
Don't overthink things.
I think we want to draw a card here. Another Darkslick Shores, pass the turn.
Stay hidden for long.
I think I do just want to keep drawing with the Kaido here, and we are certainly going to kill this 2/2 with the cut down. Don't know if they have any other solid creatures in their deck to crew this Bank Buster. I'd be a little surprised if they did have those. Teferi, okay.
Don't feel bad when you lose.
Can they find a way to draw a card here? Oh, they could just crew because it's a 3/3 with the wedding. Okay, yep. Alright, what are you going for? Kaido. Okay. Yeah, it's a little rough.
I'll find it.
That is the wedding announcement. That's going to be the difference in this game, probably. Kill the 3/3. Plus the Liliana.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Liliana's gonna die though. Dang. Yeah, this big Teferi's gonna get us. And this is the problem with not having Invoke Despair in your deck. We had, you know, if we had an Invoke Despair there or in our deck at all, we'd be feeling really good because we clean up the wedding festivity and all that, but this is one of the downsides to not having it in your deck. And playing Go for the Throat instead of Infernal Grasp gets you here too. Yep. But it is at 4 though. I mean, there's a chance we kill them.
With friends.
They do have Sunset Revelry in their deck. But alright, see this Sheltered resolves. They do have a Disdainful Stroke. Wow, okay. What about for my Graveyard Trespasser? Go to my graveyard. Definitely have to exile 2 creatures here. Graveyard Trespasser and Sheldred. And do they have a Wandering Emperor here? They probably do. But they're going to get through it anyway. Yep, got to get through that Wandering Emperor.
I'm not overconfident.
It's tough, but we do. That's what we have to do.
My judgment is fine.
No way around that, really. I mean, we could have not played this. I mean, we had to play a second spell there. Yeah, I don't know. Them having exact Wandering Emperor is tough. It's going to be pretty easy for them to close out this game, I think. Unless we draw another Sheldred, it's possible. Yeah, we need to have Sheldred and them not to have another counter spell. Yep. Vigilance coming at us. Gotta find a Sheldred fast. We did leave one in the yard in case we... I guess our talking to him is on the board. Oh, we did draw the Sheldred though. Alright, shelter down. Only one creature in the graveyard. Not worth attacking here. We're gonna attack if they kill this Sheldred. Okay, they did draw. Lose to 2 life. Okay. They have a way to remove the Sheldred, though. So if they don't, that's GG's. You can attack all they want. We're not gonna block. No, sir. Alright, what do you have? A depopulate? They do have a depopulate. Okay, gotta find another Sheldred here. We have one more in the deck. It is nighttime, so we could find Graveyard Trespasser as well. It's not the draw we're looking for. Big question is, can our opponent gain any life? If they can gain some life, I think we're going to concede at this point. If they can't gain life, we still have a good chance. Just a Sheldred or a Graveyard Trespasser will get there. Our opponent doesn't have a counterspell. Imagine that's what they'll be digging for, because they also know that that's really the only way we can win, and they have the board locked up at this point. Yep.
The edge in this fight.
Kaido. Okay. Try to resolve this Kaido. I think we're just gonna plus, try to get some good stuff into our hands.
I'll be taking that now.
Don't think cut down has any chance of mattering unless they have exactly another bank buster they took all the way down, but there's just no way. Okay, well, Kaido's getting phased out. We're not going to die this turn. Next turn is going to be the big turn. Can we draw a Sheldred or draw a way to find a Sheldred? Graveyard Trespasser on Night still does it too. Opponent should probably cast 2 spells here if they have it. Looking at our graveyards to eat stuff. They are looking for creatures. So I think they did figure out that Graveyard Trespasser on night mode can kill them too. It's close. We're getting very close. We win the game at this point. It's probably because we got lucky. Yep. Wandering Emperor can't gain any life since there's nothing tapped. They could have crewed the Bankbuster. Maybe that's actually what they should have done. Crewed a Bankbuster and then exiled their own creature to gain life. Alright, we're trying it. You have a counterspell for a Trespasser? Or do you only have the Disdainful Stroke? Alright, time to name. Time to get at this Sheldred and this Sheldred. Is that enough? Are we gonna get there? Come on, come on. Come on, come on. GG's, yes! Yes, that's a huge victory. Okay, here we are going first. Go ahead and keep this. Lead off on this cut down. Got some Virus Beetle, got Liliana as well. Not a bad curve. Really is gonna depend on what our opponent's doing. Or mono red, I like what we got going on. Well, you can still lose to that deck no matter what. Got a little cute little Black Lotus thing going on, so I doubt they're mono red. Okay. Well, might be mono blue, which will do well if we can get a Liliana down. If not, it'll be a little tough. See what they discard here. Really thinking about it. White Sun's Twilight, okay. So maybe they don't have a counterspell here. Yeah, I think our best chance to win this game is to resolve a Liliana of the Veil. So that's the plan. And this is probably our best spot to resolve it. They have the 2 mana spell to get rid of this. Oh, they do. Wow. Ugh. That's tough. Really probably needed to resolve that there. Now we have nothing else going on. I don't know if we even had time to wait. If they have removal for our Sheldred, though. I'm gonna keep giving them threats they have to answer. Union of the Third Path, okay. Gain their life. They have a Mind Splice apparatus. Yeah, if we could resolve that Liliana, we'd be able to pressure them a lot. So to populate here is somewhat close to game over. Alright, so this has to be a Mind Splice apparatus deck. And I feel like you're not really playing Wandering Emperor in your Mind Splice apparatus deck, so we're gonna attack. It's unfortunate that we basically mulligan to 5 with these 2 cut downs in hand. They do have a Wandering Emperor. Gotta manage this Mind Splice time. And once they get the Mind Splice down, they can farewell next turn. Ooh, no Mind Splice even. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Opponent must have a bad draw over there. What could they have? They didn't counter our Sheldred. They're just waiting for farewell, I guess. That's their removal spell. That's their wrath. Yeah, farewell it is. But maybe they do have a Wandering Emperor here. I don't know. Maybe they're scared because we left open so much mana. Odawara. Sure. That's fine. Definitely just going to replay that. Preventing damage, and I gotta imagine they're doing some farewell stuff over there this turn. It's really kind of tough that we have not drawn. I mean, we drew this Sheldred, and that was it for relevant spells this game. Ugh. Kaido would have been good. We have a lot of Planeswalkers that are good against these style of decks. March of Otherworldly Light. Okay. Yep, we're getting toxic, Don. Go to my turn. Go for the throat. That's not great. That's the turn. Oh, we're drawing nothing here. We're flooding out. Oh, these are hard games to win if you flood out. Opponent's winning this race, by the way. They're stuck on lands. I think I'm gonna pump this by 3 to X equals 4 so we can kill a Mind Splice if need be. Bankbuster, okay. Alright, gonna get in. It was a good spell to draw some cards here. Alright, get this Bankbuster going. They just try to slam a Mind Splice. We definitely have this Blast Zone for it. Augury, okay. So definitely, they have to be a Mind Splice deck. Looking for a way to counter this. Syncopate's not going to get there. Oh, they proliferated our Blast Zone. Yikes. Okay, that's pretty good. Proliferated the Blast Zone. Can we draw Liliana? Concealing Curtains. Pass the turn. Yeah, this Blast Zone that's pretty good. I'd not consider this Proliferate. Maybe I should not have put it on 4 yet. Go to my turn. Alright, Concealing Curtains time. If they counter this, that means they aren't doing anything else relevant, I suppose. Definitely thinking about what they have going on. Devious Cover-Up. Sure. Attack the Virus Beetle. Raw with the Bankbuster. Play another Bankbuster. Pass the turn. they get Mind Splicing eventually? This Murex token has actually put in work, though. We'll have to kill it eventually. Alright, go ahead and draw. Another Concealing Curtains. I think that's something we definitely want to try to resolve right now. Then want to use another Devious Cover-Up on it. It's a premium counterspell. Syncopate's probably not getting there. Mind Splice Apparatus, okay. Okay, we'll activate this. White Sun's Twilight. Definitely have to take that, I would imagine. Do I want to draw with both this turn? Both Bank Busters? I think I probably do. Or... yeah. Yeah, we'll pass here. See what they want to do. They can obviously Augury now, but they're not going to get the benefits of the Proliferate. Opponent really just needs to find another White Sun's Twilight. Obviously, they proliferated to us. That's fine. Demolition Field, we got lands for that. Are they willing to spend it to populate yet? That's a big question. They are, okay. Sure. Alright, Bankbuster time. Draw on that card. Go for the throats. Bankbuster time, draw on that card. We have a lot of useless removal spells here. We like to find good cards. There we go. Go to my turn. Alright, crew up the Bankbuster. Attack for 4. Play a Sheldred. They have a counter for me? What do they have? They just draw with the Union right now if they want. They can draw with that, okay. We had a counter spell here to be really good, but we don't. And maybe we should have played that pre-combat to force their action to be able to attack with both Bankbusters. Probably should have done that. But that's alright. Pass the turn. Gonna take some damage with from the Sheldred here. They're just gonna White Sun's Twilight or something. That would be bad. But if it's to populate, then the Zephyr Sentinel should be able to protect the Sheldred. See what they have. Farewell. Just creatures. Okay. Try to cast a Zephyr Sentinel. Bring the Sheldred back to my hand. Exile a couple creatures, sure. Don't know if they should have played the land there. Go to our turn. Get the 1/1 from the Bankbuster. Second Sheldred, okay. Go to my turn. Alright. Sheldred coming down. See if they have a counter spell for this. We have a second one, which is a pretty good draw. So it means we can crew the Bankbuster. We did also draw the Biting Palm Ninja, I suppose. Sure. And a union. Yeah. Gain some life. Go to 12. Yeah, 12 is pretty good. Gonna go down to 10 from the shelter in their upkeep. Yeah, I think we're just crewing both here. Alright, time to ninjutsu. Turn to Bank Buster. Get in there. Hit their hand. Let's see what we got rolling over there. Yep, take a counter. White Sun's Twilight, that's gotta go. Play another Bank Buster. We have 2 treasures, so we can keep up and go for the throat if need be. Pass the turn. Alrighty. Take a damage from the Sheldred. Alright, you're gonna have to witness the future. It's gotta be something good. Gotta find a Wrath. Even if you find a Wrath, we have this Sheldred coming down again. If they found exactly White Sun's Twilight here, I'll be a little mad. Close matches, though. Close match. I thought we were going to be left for dead in this one, but we're pulling close. Pulling close to a way of victory here. Just think about what they want to shuffle back in. Probably just all their Wraths. Okay. What they do decide. They took a card pretty easily. Does that mean they have a Wrath? They didn't find anything. Let's see what they got. White Sun's Twilight. Come on, really? Found exactly White Sun's Twilight. We can't beat that. We needed them to avoid drawing absolute perfect with that Witness the Future. That's tough. That's Magic, though. Sometimes, you know, you get got like this. They had, you know, Farewell, I think we could have rebuilt from, but they had White Sun's Twilight. Let's say they have 4 in the deck. They had a 10%er to beat us there. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, we have no way to win, and that's GG's, I guess. Dang, that's tough. Okay, opponent's going first, but we have cut down on turn 1, potentially, so we'll start with that. Bank Buster on turn 2. What is our opponent up to? Mono blue? Blue whites. Is this another blue-white control deck, like the one we just played against? So that was kind of frustrating how that game ended. Alright, Liliana time. They didn't have a counterspell for the first time around for the Shelter, so it's not going to be a Syncopate. Have to be a 3-mana counter. They didn't even have it. Oh my goodness. They ripped that off the top? That's crazy. That is crazy. We need to hit a land drop here. There we go. Easy game. Virus Beetle time. Start tearing apart their hands. Eternal Wanderer down, okay. Less likely to be the... Okay, they don't have... So it's less likely to be the Mind Splice Apparatus deck with the Eternal Wanderer. They don't have... Wandering Emperor mana up at least, so... Alright, we're just gonna attack. Alright, ninjutsu time. Do they have a Ganjo here? Fateful Absence. Okay. You can replay the Virus Beetle, I guess. Virus Beetle time. See what they discard. Eternal Wanderer, no white mana, okay. And we'll pass the turn. Try to get them to waste mana, essentially. Because I'm pretty sure they were... Oh, they do have a Deluge. I was going to say, I don't think they had something there. Decided they really wanted a Fateful Absence this last time instead of getting something removed from their hand. Ugh. Yeah, these big control decks aren't really what we're trying to get going when we sign up without, being able to resolve our Liliana at least on turn 3 that we want. Okay. Graveyard Trespasser time. Do you have a counter for this? You do, okay. They have a lot of counters over there. Yeah, we're gonna draw the Bank Buster. See if we can't hit a land. And we can't hit the land, okay? Yeah, tough spot to be in. We have kind of stalled out on lands. We got some really important spells countered. They had exactly Syncopate. They didn't have it the turn before, which is tough. Wow, we cannot draw a land. Alright. They discarded Wandering Emperor. To me, that means they probably have a second one, but they're using it on a Bank Buster. It's already been used, so we're fine with that, I think. Taps them out to resolve this Sheldred. Yep. Or we can resolve a Kaido here.
Run away. You'll be safer.
I think actually we would rather resolve this Kaido.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Unless they have a counter for this too. They have counter still with this? No.
So this is my opponent. I'm not impressed.
Alright, yep, make the drone. Pass the turn. Keep up the ability to draw or to cut down. Ugh, this is tough right now. Okay, that means they probably have a second.
Let your blade do the talking.
Oh my, come on. Sure.
These Phyrexians aren't like any machines I know.
Okay, try to cut down here. And if they play the... Well, they don't have a Wandering Emperor to save it. Okay. Yep, that's fine. We have a lot of cards sitting here. Not a lot of lands. Really just trying to hit lands at this point at all. We're getting just the rough end of it here in this game. We have three less cards in our library than our opponent. Alright, we need to hit a land here. And this is just absurd that we're not hitting a land. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gonna attack with everybody. And gonna play this Bank Buster. They counter it, well, it's no longer in our hand. So we're not gonna have to discard something. Yep, that's fine. Get this Sheldred out of here. So the reason there's no counter spells in the deck we're playing is because CGB, in this video said, hey, counter spells aren't really good right now. Which I agree if you're really facing all these aggressive stuff, but we happen to just be facing every non-aggressive card in the format right now. All right, Kaido down early. They have another counter. They do not. Okay.
You ready, Pom-Pom-chan? Time to put our skills to the test.
We're gonna have another Fateful Absence? There's no way. Figured they'd be out of those. That's why I should have maybe just drawn right away. Okay. Gonna get no value out of this Kaido now. It's tough. They have the Fateful Absence. Nope. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yep. That was a misplay, I suppose. I should have done that differently. And now our opponent's gonna be able to bury us in this Memory Deluge. Card advantage. Oh, that's fine.
anywhere.
That could be a lot worse. Ugh. Pass the turn. This is this is a rough game. Eternal Wanderer can make us kill the Sheldred, and probably are gonna do that. Chooses a removal spell for the Sheldred. Keep the Memory Deluge up.
Kneel before the Emperor.
Nice thing is this Eternal Wanderer is gonna be on 1, so we should be able to kill it. Finally found a land. Okay, kill this Architect. Go to combat. Back the Eternal Wanderer. Gonna Memory Deluge now. Okay. That means they're gonna pick what they want before we resolve this Sheldred, which I think means they might pick different cards than what they would otherwise. So I think that means we are going to try to get the Sheldred going and start cooking there. Maybe they didn't want to pick a Wrath now that we just had the 1/1 on the board. It's definitely possible. Oh, no. Not possible. Okay. Graveyard Trespasser, huh? Yeah. Just play it. Exile what from their yard? How can they get things back, do you think? Exile Syncopate, I suppose. Pass the turn. They have targeted removal spells, at least they're gonna have to pay the ward. Gains the life. Nothing, okay. Blast Zone. Attack our opponent. Exile Dissipate, Syncopate. Get counter spells out of their deck. Play a Reckoner, Bankbuster, or 2. You have a counter for this? Devious Cover-Up. Shuffle some Planeswalkers and stuff in their deck, sure. That's fine. Alright, how about second Bankbuster? You got another one? They do have another one, okay. Alright, pass the turn. And they have a Farewell. Well, I guess we have to return this Trespasser to our hands. Alright, opponent once again on a one turn clock, and they have to... maybe we should have been exiling stuff from our graveyard. Would not have killed our opponent by now, but... we had cut down their Zephyr Sentinel and played that all right, maybe it would have. Memory Deluge, okay. Opponent is hitting really well off of their top decks, to be honest. Fateful Absence, sure. Resolve the ward. Alright, Zephyr Sentinel again. Pick up our Graveyard Trespasser. Put a +1, or no +1/+1 counter. Attack him for 2 though. Play our Graveyard Trespasser and get him for lethal. There we go, the Zephyr Sentinel. Pushing some damage through. That's GG's. Wow. Ugh. Tight games, tight games. I gotta learn to use that Kaido before I attack with a draw to get value in case you have Fateful Absence. Fateful Absence is not that widely played of a card, but Sheldred's Edict is a card, and obviously they're not in black, so that's not something to consider there, but I don't know. Probably should just zero it or something before I attack with the Kaido if I'm gonna try to bounce a creature, but alrighty. GG's. Okay, I'm going first. I'll keep this. The Virus Beetle on 2, followed up by Trespasser, followed up by Kaito. It's not a bad curve. The Seed Core. Okay, well, opponent is going to be doing some toxic shenanigans. That's a little tough. But they discard here. Tyvar Stand. Well, it's an interesting one considering they probably know we are running removals. Rot Priest, yep. Alright, Trespasser time. Get rid of that Tyvar Stand. Pass the turn. Mere Convert. Okay. It's an interesting one, certainly. Or some ramp. Don't think we want to play this Rona's Vortex and give them an extra poison here. Oh yeah, we're just gonna pass. They have 3 mana now. I wonder if that changes things for them. Another Rot Priest, yikes. Yeah, double Rot Priest is the dream for our opponent. Now they just need a bunch of spells to finish us out. Oh, and they have Homestead Courage? Yeah. Yeah, that's yikes. I don't know if we can win. And they have the mana up to protect the Rot Priest. Oh, dang. They didn't have to mulligan? Ugh. Right. I think we're just gonna try to kill our opponent here. Attack him with a Trespasser. Exile the Courage. Pass the turn. I don't think we can really do anything other than race at this point. Yep. Put this Bankbuster up to block. Virus Beetle again, okay. Who they discard here? Interesting. Alright, attack with a Trespasser. Get rid of this Stalker. Our opponent down to 7 potentially. Oof. They don't need very many spells here to kill us. Land means they have less spells in their hand, at least. Bloated Contaminator, sure. Now I can block our Trespasser, which is a little tough. Alright, try to double block this Rot Priest. We'll take that block all day if they give it to us. Tamio Safekeeping, sure. Resolve both of those. And I think we want to kill the other Rot Priest in response. Since we're only going to lose one virus beetle anyway, I think this is our way to get some toxic creatures off the field. And we can bounce that Contaminator if we want. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Bounce the Contaminator. And swing in for lethal with a combination of the Kaido token and the Trespasser.
I got sharp.
Yeah, wow, found a way. Found a way around the double Rot Priest draw. Ugh. Yeah, I think we had to just turn the corner there with the Sheltered and try our best. Had to absolutely exile the Courage from the yard. Ooh, tight one there. Tight one there. GG's. Okay, we're going first. And yeah, we'll keep this. Lead on Concealing Curtains. Turn 3 Liliana is not a bad place to be either. See what our opponent's on. Deserted Beach Pass. Defender, so pass the turn. Okay, go to my turn. And I think we're going to just activate this Concealing Curtains this turn. See what they have over there. They have a Jace. They have a Sunset Revelry. They have some White Sun's Twilight. I think we're going to... Man, I don't know. Not sure what we're going to take. So we can't take both White Sun's Twilights out of their hand, obviously. We can take the Jace and just leave them with Syncopate and all that stuff, which might not be a bad idea. We can take the Syncopate and try to resolve a Kaido next turn, which I think is our better idea. And the nice part about the Revealing Eye is that if our opponent plays the Jace, it means they have to tick up instead of use it for more value. Yep, Jace coming down.
Your hope is wasted. You
Yep,
cannot win
exactly as we imagined.
to obey.
And we are going to start plussing this Liliana a bunch. So we can force, I mean, we have this cut down. I don't think we're really too interested in. But really just trying to attack our opponent's hand here.
Won't be outsmarting me.
White Sun's Twilight, sure. Do they have a way to get to this Liliana? Because we can ultimate it. That's another way we can get forward in this game too. Yeah, ticking up on the Revealing Eye again. Jace is going to get to mill us eventually. Sunset Revelry, okay. Cut down. Alright, plus with the Liliana.
Drop it.
Discard this cut down. What are they going to drop? So I already discarded Syncopate. Does that mean they have a second one? Second one here is not that good.
So this is my opponent. I'm not impressed.
So we can draw. We can make a drone. I think I'll make a drone.
I've got the technological edge.
They have a remove spell from one of our things to remove our Kaido. We will see. Silver Scrutiny right now, okay. What are they going to do with the Jace here? Get minus to draw a card. They have a lot of options. Gonna mill us for 4, okay.
Shatter your mind.
Alrighty, Virus Beetle time. See what they discard. See Chrome Coast, okay. What do we want to do with this Kaido? We can make one of these, we can kill one, make one not able to block. I think that's what we'll do. Make this not able to block. Kill one of them.
Be enough of a distraction.
Attack. Kaido. Attack our opponent. Yeah, return the revealing eye.
Feeling about this?
Oops. Draw a card. Should have plussed first. That was my bad. Yeah, I should have plussed. I'll hit an oops. I should have plussed first. That was on me. Alright, this Liliana is going to be able to ultimate, though. We want it to. Alright, Shipwreck Marsh. Trespasser time. Alright, we're going to exile Jace from their yard. Plus the Liliana, I think.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Plus the Kaido here. Attack with both.
Too slow.
Return this Virus Beetle to our hand and recast it.
This time.
See what they discard. Okay. So 1, 2. So I have to draw exactly untapped land here. And if they do, that's fine. We get the ultimate to Liliana.
Watch.
Okay, they did drop untapped land. White Sun's Twilight coming down. Alright, time to minus the Liliana. Target them. And we'll split it up by... Put all of these in one pile. And we can put 2 lands in that pile too. 2 islands, so we're going 2 plains. 2 plains in that pile. So like, so they could have all their, they have most of their lands, or they could have these 2 plains and these 5 things. Yeah, we'll split it up like this. See what they want to do. Basically, we want to make them have as poor of a choice as possible. They decide to take the mites, okay? Alright. Gonna make
Phyrexia
drone here. Pass the turn. Yep. Gonna get our blocks in. Opponent's probably gonna end up with a lot of cards they can't cast, but we're gonna have to draw something eventually. Before our opponent draws lands. Blue-white land is very good. Okay, we'll block certainly. Urza, okay. Not too worried about Urza, we can just kill that now. Alright, time for us to draw a Planeswalker or something. Trespasser, that's good too. Get rid of the Urza in their yard. And I think I want to start getting rid of White Sun's Twilights in their yard. Attack our opponent. Play Gun River. Pass. They should have a lot of cards in their deck they can't cast. And he can't block, so you might as well attack, I suppose. Go to my turn. Yeah. Just gonna try to race him here. Get the White Sun's Twilight and Silver Scrutiny out of there. Or, not Silver Scrutiny, Sunset Revelry. Alright, pass the turn. See if they draw anything good here. If they don't, GG's. Is this last card Wandering Emperor? That would be amazing if it was. Alright, we're jamming with both. I mean, it's what we're doing. Yeah, just continue to exile stuff. Okay. I guess their hope was to hopefully we didn't attack because of Wandering Emperor potentially. I don't know. We got there though. GG's. Alrighty, and we are here with the wrap up for CGB Discard, and I went 4-1. Full disclaimer. And I did do better than 3-2, but we had some matchups that were really close. The game we lost was actually super close. Our opponent needed a top deck to kill us, so we could have gone 5-0. But we also won some close matches. So I think realistically we could have finished anywhere from 2-3 to 5-0, with, you know, somewhere between 3-2 and 4-1 being like the expected wins on average. I think we ran probably a little bit luckier than on average, but it is very also possible we could have been 5-0 if our opponent just draws a little less well. The deck I thought was, you know, pretty impressive. I think Zephyr Sentinel adds. I think that's a card that does add something to the deck that it doesn't have traditionally, which is a way to protect your Sheldrids, your Graveyard Trespassers and all that without it having to be a counter spell, and, you know, conditional at that, which I think is pretty cool. And I think Concealing Curtains is also a really good way to sort of get going with this deck. I think the Rona's Vortex is a card you don't really need, and the Biting Palm Ninja is an interesting card, certainly. Not sure how good it is, but it does crew Bank Buster, which is nice the turn after you do Blitz it, or yeah, the turn after you do Ninjutsu it, so you can do some fancy things there if you really need to. But yeah, Liliana, Kaido, those are good planeswalkers. Ultimating Liliana is always a good time. Making your opponent choose between lands and creatures, that's always nice. And yeah. Pretty cool deck. Is it better than the deck I played? That's a good question. I'm gonna say yes. I actually do think this version of the deck is better, even though it's not a perfect version of the deck. But I don't, you know, not going as hard on Kaido. I think Kaido is a lot worse if you have 4 of them in your deck. Leaning on just more powerful, better cards, getting the cut downs, getting to go for the throats. We played almost exclusively, I feel like. I mean, not exclusive, but we played a lot of matchups where we're really fighting to go long. We had a good record in those games, which is something that, you know, you wouldn't expect out of a deck like this to have that much potential to grind and go into late game. So I was really impressed with our deck's ability to do that. And obviously the deck is pretty slanted to beat aggro, you know, 4 cut downs, 3 go for the throats. So those cards are dead in the control matchups that we played, but are going to look a lot better in aggro matches, which you will play against playing this deck. Yeah, Liliana does a lot to help against the control. Having 3 mana planeswalkers, I think is a good plan against a control deck, especially if you're going to be on the play. Yeah, a lot more grinding potential. I would give this deck an A. I think it's better than my deck, so shout out to CGB. Well-made deck. Hopefully y'all liked the video, and I'm happy that I was able to beat his record in my 5 games here. So I'll take that dub with me to the bank. So alrighty. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, please consider dropping a subscribe or dropping a like. Those things are pretty helpful. So I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So shout out to anyone who clicked the subscribe button after hearing that message. And drop a comment if you like the video. It does help the YouTube algorithm a good amount, actually. Getting that feedback. It tells YouTube, hey, this user engaged with the video in some way. So if that's liking the video or commenting on the video or subscribing to the video, that's a hint to YouTube that said, hey, something about this video was good enough that it made me interact with the platform. So I'd be happy if y'all could do some of that. If you found value in the video, found it entertaining, which I would imagine you did if you're still here at this point in the episode. So alrighty, thanks for watching, and as always, until next time, wherever you are, whenever you are, have a magical day.